Good evening. That has been a long day. I don't know how yours day was, but mine was long. But I got a little bit energy left, tiny little bit. So with that tiny little bit of energy, I'm going to sing some songs. Sing a song about a working man who could just barely keep up because of the terms of his employment. But he was strong and could endure. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones, with a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. He loads 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up a shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, "Well, bless my soul, you loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store." I was born one morning in the drizzling rain, fighting and trouble are my middle names. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama line. Ain't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. I loaded 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Oh, St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. All right. How about a song about a man who's coming back to see his woman after he's been away working, driving them big 18 wheelers? Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up, and she's a running like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right. I don't see a car up inside. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills, and my eyes are open wide. I just passed the gym in a white. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I ain't that kind of guy. I can find one to hold me tight, but I never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the ICC is a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight and my logbook's way behind, but nothing bothers me tonight. I can make up the scales all right. 6 days on the road, and I can make it, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame for my stack, and it's blowing black as coal. My hometown's coming inside. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. How about this song? It's called 105. It's got by the name of Fred Eaglesmith. And what makes this song resonate with me is when I was 16 years old. I went down and got my driver's license in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And that very day, I also registered a car that I could drive on the roadways of Manitoba. It was a 1966 Chevrolet Biscayne, 4-door, white, and it had a 283 V8 motor, and it also had a 3-speed manual transmission where the gear selector was on the steering column, called a 3 on the tree. And what I learned about that car in very short order is that if you talk to it nice, if you stroke the dash, if you said, "Come on, honey," it could get to 105 miles per hour, just like this song. Streak of lightning coming down the highway. Turn your head and watch it go. Switch on the lights, put on the high beams. Better find a preacher on the radio. I like to drive at 105. It's just how fast I got to go. I got the gears and I got the motor. Ain't no reason to drive slower. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you're gonna catch me. Neon sign goes flashing by like something in your eye. Elvis singing on the radio almost makes you cry. Flashing lights in the rear view mirror, you don't pay them no mind. Pull out the pass, hit the gas, leave them all far behind. I like to drive at 105. It's just how fast I got to go. I got the gears and I got the motor. Ain't no reason to drive slower. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you won't catch me. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you won't catch me. Better hurry up if you won't catch me. Fred Eaglesmith. How about this? The story, a couple of young lovers get together with their love for the same motorcycle. Ends badly, sorry. Says Red Molly to James, "Well, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such like." Said James to Red Molly, "My hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. And I see you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red ham, black leather, my favorite color scheme." And he pulled her on behind, and down to Box Hill they did ride. Said James to Red Molly, "Here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I fought with the law since I was 17. I robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years, I might make 22, and I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. But if fate should break my stride, then I give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, called Sergeant McQuaid, for they taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Oh, come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road. He was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry, and he gave her his Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 50 to Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaveses won't do. Oh, they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome, sweeping down from the heavens to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. Oh, he gave her his Vincent to ride. All right, how about, oh yeah, a story about a trucker who's got his heart broke. Oh, and he is on the road to mend his broken heart. 100 cups of coffee, 500 cigarettes, 1,000 miles of highway, and I ain't forgot her yet. But I keep on moving. I keep on moving on down the line. Ain't nothing in my rear view but a cloud of dust and smoke. What do you expect when some old trucker's heart gets broke? Yeah, old trucker's heart get broke. Those big wheels of rubber gonna rubber off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie, I need that old white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rubber off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie, I need that old white line. 10 miles out of Nashville, I doing about 91. State boy pulled me over, said, where's the fire, son? He said, where's the fire, son? I said, there ain't no fire. I'm just running from a flame. Go on, write your ticket. I ain't the one to blame. That county judge tried to rob me blind. Those big wheels of rubber gonna rubber off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. So I rolled on into Memphis. I got nothing left to lose. Wanted to hear some rock and roll, but all they played was blues. Didn't want to hear no blues. So I tried to call up Elvis, but Roger Miller grabbed the phone. He said, drop them 18-wheelers, boy. You're the king of the road. You're the king of the road. Those big wheels of rubber gonna rubber off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rubber off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. How about, oh, let's do this, a Bob Seger song, Against the Wind. Seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low, and the secrets that we shared, the mountains that we moved, caught like a wildfire out of control, till there was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. The years rolled slowly past. I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. I found myself further and further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run and running to live, never worrying about paying even how much I owned. Moving 8 miles a minute, 4 months at a time, breaking all the rules that would bend. I began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, little something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter against the wind. Well, those drifted days are past me now. I got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitments. What to leave in, what to leave out. Against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Well, I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Against the wind, against the wind. How about All for the Love? No, I don't think so. All Shook Up All Night Long. Always Believing? No. American Pie? Too long. Oh, you know what? I know what's next. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with this. Jim Croce? Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now, Leroy, more than trouble. You see, he's standing about 6'4". All the ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And it's bad, bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes. And he likes to wave his diamond rings on everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental. He got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. And it's bad, bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice. And at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris. And ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad, bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled them off the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces lost. Well, it's bad, bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. How about Bebop Balloon? She's my baby. Bebop Balloon, I don't mean maybe. Bebop Balloon, she's my baby. Bebop Balloon, I don't mean maybe. Bebop Balloon, he's my baby, love my baby, love my baby, love. Well, she's the gal that's got that beat. She's the woman that's so complete. She's the girl that I adore. She's the woman, gotta have more, more, more. Bebop Balloon, he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Bebop balloon love, she's my baby. Bebop balloon love, I don't mean maybe. Bebop balloon, she's my baby. Bebop balloon, I don't mean baby. Bebop balloon, he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. How about a big bad John? Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245. Kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, big bad John. Big John, big bad John. Nobody seemed to know when John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. He didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy, and if you spoke at all, you just said hi to Big John. Well, somebody said he came from New Orleans when he got in a fight over a Cajun cream, and a crashing blow from a huge white hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John. Big John, big bad John. Big John, big bad John. Then came the day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they'd breathe their last except John. Big John, big bad John. Big John, big bad John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well. Grabbed a sagging timber and give out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree just stood there alone. Big John. Big John, big bad John. Big John, big bad John. And with all of his strength, he gave a mighty shove. Then a miner yelled out, "There's a light up above." And 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. Now there's only one left down there to save, Big John. With Jackson Tim as they started back down, then came that rumble way down in the ground, and smoke and gas belched out of that mine, and everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John, big bad John. Big John, big bad John. Well, they never reopened that worthless pit. They just put a marble stand in front of it. These few words are written on that stand. At the bottom of this mine lives a big, big man. Big John, big bad John. Big John, big bad John. Well, I think maybe Big John needs to be followed up with Big Iron. A story about a criminal brought to justice, old school, old west style. To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among him had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw loose and running, came a whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and those many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more. 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry. Men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him. 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from their windows. Everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not fled leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. All righty. Didn't end well for Texas Red. But you know what's interesting? Why? Or do they have this face-off at noon? Seems like a pretty relaxed, I guess if you're going to die that day, you're going to die or you're going to kill somebody. You want to sleep in on days like that, I imagine. I don't know. How about what? Can you get to that? Chattahoochee. Dancing in the street. That be dancing in the street. Oh, let's do that. Oh, whoa. Here it is. Detroit Made by Bob Seger. Detroit Made got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. Detroit Made got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. She will ride you right and pick you up about 9:30. We can drive all night. Came out of the country, baby. Shit was where I stayed. Got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. That's all I got to say. Got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. That's all I got to say. She's a Detroit Made, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit Made, deuce and a quarter, babe. They want you on the work so you can ride in style. Leather on them bucket seats, a carpet double pile. Cromwell take the moonlight on, see the shining sea. You can hear them glass pipes rumble to the Statue of Liberty. She's a Detroit Made, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit Made, deuce and a quarter, babe. Now when I first got out of high school, I drove an old Ford truck. All the girls, they walk right by, didn't even say good luck. Now I ride my 225, they all want to be my friend. I'll pick you up later tonight now, babe, if you can't wait till then. She's a Detroit Made, deuce and a quarter, babe. A Detroit Made, deuce and a quarter, babe. Now every cat that I know wants in a Coupe de Ville. I pay half the price, I got twice as nice, and they still have to pay that bill. I can't say everything's okay riding in my car, but I got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. She goes like a shooting star. She's a D-Tron maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a D-Tron maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. A D-Tron maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. All right. Well, that was fun. I feel better for going and singing some songs. Have a good night.